that literally took 22 episodes, many dozens of hours, and I am so chuffed that I've managed to get it. Fantastic. I'm gonna fit it another time. What do you guys think about two things? The first one is I want to call it Vladimir's Law, as I've previously mentioned after I interviewed Vladimir. But what do you think about the idea of anything I kill in combat, get a majority, or was it most damage dealt? Do you think I should be able to keep those modules? Or reprocess them? And then second thing, now that you actually have to do activities to unlock these ships, do you think it's fair that I keep a hold of these as well? I would love to use them because they are actually my favourite line of ships, but I don't know, they used to very much break the rule of Ironman because you don't have to do anything to get them. Like, for example, if I go into my things here, not that metamorphosis, but if I scroll all the way down, so redeemed it on mine. No, there he is. So I've got a metamorphosis here. All you had to do was vote, and if you voted, you got it. So I didn't feel like it was fair to redeem that one on this character, but this one I've had to do things to get it. So we'll see what we think. So I'll start off with, at this point, 2 little quiz things to keep. YouTube keeps giving me the option to keep quizzes. I'm going to try that out, see what happens. So tell me what you think. Can I keep loot from things I've killed? Can I keep these SOCT ships? So I really want to get one of these officer mining upgrades because it's going to be so hard for me to get one otherwise. So I want to, having a look at it, you need a lot of these new currency points, more than you can get by running all of the different links or the different event things. You need to get some from the combat sites. So I'm going to go and head off to Valor, and I'm going to grab a blueprint for some of the frigates because you can do it in frigates. Not sure at the moment what I'm going to do. They're pretty cheap, and I've got enough ISK to sort of grab them all. So I might grab a mixture of the Comet, the Immicus, and the Immortus, but we'll see. Alright, so I'm going to go do that, and then when I return, we'll think about what ones we're going to build. But then that'll be pretty much today. Just the update of delivering those ships, talking about the poll, and getting ready for the next sort of stage. Thinking about what this is now going to start looking like as the Ironman run evolves. I will be putting out a video, another video, probably either tomorrow or later as well. And that video is going to talk about the best way I find, or I'm thinking, to do the event and get those 1,000 points. Okay, I'll be back after I've grabbed these blueprints. Okay, I've arrived in Valor. I've got 24,000 loyalty points left. I'm going to get one each of the frigates and also one flight of hobgoblins. That should all be enough. And then I'm going to head back. So those, yeah. And I'm just going to bring all of those back and get them all set up ready for building tomorrow. Okay, so running off to grab those blueprints and taking a little break. All of those other components are complete, so I'm just going to quickly build them, or either deliver them. I'm going to build... Where'd they go? There they are. So stick them in with the minerals and salvage, so it's nice and easy. So I'm going to definitely build the Navy Comet. Yep, that's the one. Cool. Yep, and begin. And I'm definitely going to build the Immicus because I might want to do those data sites. That's still only a maybe, but yeah, that's what I think I'm going to want to do. So I'll get those built, and then I'll get those fitted, and I'll stick those fits in the description maybe, if I can remember when I do that. But I'm not going to do the Maulers now, because I'm going to save the Maulers for another thing. It might be useful for me when enacting Vlad's Law. But yeah, so that's that. Got those done. I couldn't wait. So, built me Navy Comet, got it all fitted, and after that, I thought I'd try some of those combat sites. So, here they are. Before you land in them though, you need to make sure that you just make the ships visible. So just go to your overview settings, look for these ships on entities, and then you'll actually be able to see them. So make sure they're all checked, and then they'll appear in your overview once they actually spawn in. I think I've killed them all by this point. Oh no, there's one of them. And that is in fact one of the elite frigates. Right, there isn't much point in me showing you all of the combat, but suffice to say, the non-elite frigates are easy as heck to kill. The elite frigates are difficult. They sit somewhere sort of between an anomic base agent and a faction warfare rat, in that they take quite a bit to kill. They're a little bit dangerous. I've only ever been webbed by the Kestrel, I think it was, but it wasn't too difficult. Just this one, the Executioner, I think this is the one that, maybe the Kestrel as well, they're the two, they're the one of the two that cause the most damage. They're the ones that really you need to be a bit careful of. But you don't need much of a tank. I mean, you can see that they don't even get me through to shields this one. Probably because it's jumping back and forth between targeting me and targeting the others, or the rats. It took me a really long time to kill them because I just haven't used a Comet in a long time, so I needed to make sure that my damage profile was good. I was going a little bit too fast, so I just reduced the speed, turned off my MWD. Maybe not in this one, but later on I realised I was going too fast to apply. But you can see he really does hit hard there, but I'm not even in my army yet. And then you take him out, he's done. And then loot for the site, it's pretty consistent, plus or minus a couple 100k, and you'll also get maybe some Skinner stuff, or you'll get some of these celebration fireworks. But that's pretty much it. That's the combat site. So both out this week, so episode 22 and 23, because I've made my Vexor. I've also made all these other faction ships. I need to come up with a target, come up with another goal. But until then, I'll leave you guys to it. Have a fantastic rest of your day, or whatever it is you're doing. Ciao.